Hello and welcome back to another painting demo. This is me, Dave Lowe from Get Some Colour in Your Life. For this week, keeping it quite short and simple, but I do have something really exciting coming along. So if you stick with me, I will explain what's been going on and what to look forward to. So thanks for joining me. Like I said, it's quite a quick, relatively straightforward video this week. When I set out, I really had no preference. Nothing sort of came to mind. I didn't have a reference or anything that I wanted to go off, so I just thought I'd keep it simple and paint something just straight from imagination. And I know I've said it before, years ago, if you'd said this to me, painting from imagination, it really was a no-no. I really had to have something to look at, something to copy, or at least some sort of reference. But nowadays I seem to be doing more painting from just almost a free, loose style, and just painting whatever I sort of feel inspired for, which is quite nice, quite good, I suppose, and I think it must be some sort of progression, especially in my case. It's not something I could have done a couple of years ago. So for this, I'm using layers in this painting, so I wanted to demonstrate how you can layer, do a landscape and use layers as you sort of from the distance and to the foreground and to like the bottom of the paper. So that's really what I'm illustrating in this one. It's really quite straightforward, quite simple. And this could be inspired by anything, any countryside here in the UK. We have just spent a day in Wales yesterday, so that's why I didn't really have anything in mind to paint. I do have references, and this is what's exciting. I do have some really nice pictures. So if you stay with me, if you're not subscribed to this channel, then please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload my next video, which will be something quite different, something quite special. I hope I say that now, but I do have some good plans, so I wouldn't want you to miss any of that. And if you do have any comments, just please do leave me the comments in the comment section. I do appreciate all that. And yeah, so I've got some really exciting things coming up. So back to this painting, you can see just blocking in some layers now, and I'm using my Hake brush, taking out some highlights with regular tissue paper, and then just going in with some more darks. So as I'm coming forward, and this is quite important as you come down the paper, so that's forward, more closer to the viewer, if you were stood on this looking at this scene. As you come closer, then you want to use less water and more pigment, and then you get these nice dark, you get these nice darker sort of tones. So it just helps if you use less water, more pigment, so you get these nice, more saturated colours, and then that throws everything above, throws it all to the background, especially if you're using layers like this landscape. Really simple, really straightforward to do if you do want to have a go. And as you can see, I can never resist, especially in a landscape where I don't have a reference, I can't resist scraping rocks. It really is a good technique. If you've not done it before, you may see all I use is a little part of a cut up credit card and just use that to scrape. It does take a little practice because you got to get the right sort of edge, use the right pressure. You got to use the technique when the paint's almost dry. You don't want it too dry, you don't want it too wet. If it's too wet, then the pigment will just puddle up where you've scraped out. It'll just cover again. And if it's too dry, it won't scrape out. So it's just a technique that you have to practice, but it really is worth having a go. So just removing the masking tape. This is Decorator's regular masking tape, and we'll have a closer look. You can see how effective those rocks are. They really are nice to use in these sort of landscapes. And I think I'll have to pop in some birds as well. So if you do have any comments, any questions, any thoughts, please do let me know. I do like to use my pen just to pop in a few birds. Just a little more accurate. It's easier to control a pen than the ends of a brush. So that's just my personal preference. So yeah, just pop in a few birds. But that's it. I hope you like this one. And like I said, next week, please tune in for next week. I've got some really exciting painting in the pipeline.